All right, good evening, guys. It's me, your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Kamusta na kayo? Now, this week we have you're busy due to the defense of the bloody rice and 5 days siya. So, allow me to give you an asynchronous topic on FM circuits, the chapter 6 of Francel book, 3rd edition, electronics communication. Okay. So let me share to you our screen, the PowerPoint. Ayan. Okay. So this is our chapter 6. No? Hindi porke FM ang topic natin, iboboto ko, pabor ako sa BBM. Charot lang. FM stands for frequency modulation, of course. Not Ferdinand Marcos. All right. So there are 3 topics. The objective of this is to understand, of course, the modulator. Again, we're talking of the transmitter. The technology of the phase modulator. For FM, automatic meron na siyang phase modulator and frequency receiver. Ayan, the modulator. So, frequency modulator. So anything that is producing an FM or even a PM, a phase modulation. So there are 2 types of FM circuits. We have the direct and the phase modulation. So dalawa yan. And we see later kung ano yung common. But basically, meron silang advantage and disadvantage. No? So a FM or a modulator is a circuit varies as we defined during our previous meeting, the carrier frequency in accordance with the modulating signal. And the one that is producing our carrier is basically LC. No? Alam naman natin yung tank circuit, no? Nagsimula naman yan sa tank circuit eh. Let me recall, ano? So you have your battery. Okay? Battery yan. Okay. Tapos meron ka dito capacitor. Electrolytic yan, ha? Yan. Tapos dito, andito yung inductor. Pasensya na sa drawing. Parang kamay mo lang yan. Lahat naman nagsimula yan dyan. Ito yung positive. Ito yung negative. Tapos meron kang switch dyan. Yung switch mo ay dyan muna. Pag nandyan, siyempre magcha-charge yung capacitor. Diba? Ano i-charge niya? Yung voltage niya. Okay? Tapos ito, ililipat niya dito momentarily. Ayan. Pag nilipat niya, mag-i-induce yan dito. Back and forth. Back and forth. Okay? Back and forth. Mag-i-induce yan. Kaya kung nagkakaroon ka ng output dito, so meron kang continuous waveform. Nga lang, sa simula pantayan, pero habang tumatagal, nawawala. Kasi nga, nadi-discharge yung capacitor. Pero tuloy-tuloy yan. Di ibalik mo ulit dito. Pag binalik mo dyan, mag-charge ulit. Tapos ibalik mo ulit dito. mag-i-induce. Kaya tuloy-tuloy yan. Kaya you have, ang tawag dito, tank circuits. Tank circuits. Tangke. No, maraming gamit talaga ang LC, no? Oscillator yan, tapos pinalitan yan because of the passivity disadvantage, nagkakaroon tayo ng crystal oscillator. Now, because of higher frequency, this will be pushed into a higher frequency using tunnel diode or other PIN, no? Special semiconductor diode. Okay, see that later. So the carrier frequency can be changed by varying either inductance or capacitance. Okay. Pwedeng palitan siya ng crystal oscillator. Nga lang fix, no? Kasi dito sa ginawa natin, no, pwedeng variable yan. Diba? Pwedeng variable. So a varactor is a variable capacitance diode used to change the oscillator frequency. As I told you earlier, a varactor diode is a semiconductor diode, okay, that has this characteristic, no, PN, diode niya eh, no, PN, positive, negative. Okay, so meron siyang depletion region. Lahat naman ng diode may depletion region. No? Nagkakatalo na lang sila kasi siyempre, no, pag equal ang doping, rectifier lang siya, no? Pag tinapangan mo yung positive, tapos nilakihan mo yung depletion, that is a different diode. No? So this region acts like a thin insulator, no? Alam naman natin ng ng diode, no? Yan. So may makapal siyang insulator. Ito yung depletion. Ayun, sa gitna. Okay. Ito yung P. Ito yung N. Sa electronics kasi, no, we have another subject for this, no, that will see how, no, usually these are metal type, no, parang, no, actually si Izaki, ang, no, Japanese ano siya, scientist na naka-invento nito. Pag forward bias, siyempre pag positive to, siyempre positive yan, ito negative. No, parang diode, di ba? Ordinary diode. Pag reverse, ganun din, reverse bias. Okay. Pag sinupply mo ng external bias or battery. Okay. So, varactor pa rin tayo. Tunnel diode pala kay Izaki. No? Varactor is also a different type of I would say microwave devices that can produce higher frequency. Sabi nga daw, variable capacitance. So, okay. Pero iba yung nabili nyo na kulay puti, na square, na makapal. No, hindi yung varactor. Varicap ang tawag dyan. Kulay puti. Yan. Tapos may 4 na tornilyo. Okay. I think yung 4 na tornilyo dyan ay C1, C2, C3, C4 yan eh. I think itong dalawang to FM. Tapos itong dalawang pares na to AM. Okay. Pag kung kayo magbibili kayo ng kit, no, wag niyo basta-basta ginagamitan ng screw yan kasi baka ma-out of tune, no. Ito ang pang-tono paghanap ng circuit, ito. May screw yan, no. I-google niyo na lang, no. Meron yan sa Google, sa YouTube. Okay. Para makasagap kayo ng maraming station. So the more na marami kang station, of course, you will get a higher grade. Okay. Okay. So this diode also exhibit variable capacitance. Ayan. Okay. Inulit ko, this is a varicap ha. Hindi siya varactor. Diode yan. Varactor are designed to optimize this characteristic of variability of capacitance. Ayan yun. No? Dalawang symbol, mamili kayo. I think this is an ANSI, American National Standard Institute. And this one, ito pala ANSI. Ito yung ANSI. Yan, ANSI. American National Standard Institute. Tapos ito naman si Hudas. Kaya nga pag pinagdikit mo, ANSI, Hudas, ay nadulas. Hindi, joke lang. Japanese, ano yata ito. Another standard. Kasi marami yan. May ANSI, may IEEE. Ayan, no? Mapapansin mo, meron tayong andito yung varactor diode in parallel with your local oscillator. Ito yung local oscillator, transmitter oscillator, your modulator, the LC. Oh, even this one pala. Ito. Okay. Ito yung announcer, dito nagsasalita ang announcer. Siyempre, analog audio modulating signal yan. Analog, palalakihin niya. Bago iba to yan sa antena. Sa antena. Antena yung output. Ay, magsulat dito yung aking itong part na to. Alright. So, a varactor diode, the capacitance of varactor diode from the L1 of the oscillator. So, yung D1 and L1, ito yung pinaka-tune circuits mo. D1 at saka L1. Ito C1, L1. Yung pinaka-tune circuits mo. So, the value of C1 is made large so that its reactance is very low. Okay, theoretically that is true. Then C1 connects the tune circuits oscillator and blocks the DC bias. No? Itong C1, kasi hanggat maaari, kung ito yung frequency na galing sa microphone, ito yun. Yan, galing yan dyan. Tumataas yan, no? Nagiging ganito yan eh. Dahil sa, yan, tumataas yan. So, dapat ibaba natin yan. So, kailangan mo ng C1. Kailangan mo ng C1, ito. Kailangan mo ng C1, ito, para ibaba. Kasi maingay ang audio mo pag may kasamang battery. Yan, ang battery yan, no? Battery yan. So, tataas at tataas yan. Okay? Then, C1 connects the tune circuits and then from being shorted. The value of L1D1 fix the center carry frequency. So, modulating signal varies the effectiveness of the voltage applied to D1 and its capacitor. Okay. The same with the circuit, the most LC oscillator are not stable. Ayan, see? They're not stable, no? If you recall kanina, tank circuit natin. Ayan. So, the frequency of LC oscillator will vary with the temperature changes. Tama. Kasi ito ang problema naman talaga ng mga passive components lalo na sa communication, sa electronics. Okay? Not like in electrical, ang mga capacitor nyo dyan, thousands of farad, no? With the working voltage of mga 100 volts, di ba? Mga ganyan. As a result, crystal oscillator are normally used, no? Aside from this, no? Napapalitan sa crystal oscillator. Okay, alam naman natin ang crystal oscillator. Ayan, crystal oscillator to, no? Pag nag-apply ka ng voltage dyan, fix yung kanyang frequency. Yan ang output niyan, fix yan. Ay, sa fix yan. Yan, fix yan. Ayan, nangyari na. Yan. Okay. So, yung L1D1 mo L1C1 mo, pinalitan natin ng crystal na nakaparallel sa varactor diode. Okay. So, ano pa lang to, no? This is just a low level lang. A low level. Ito. Okay. Tama. Low level lang to. Low level. Tapos, ito yung high level. So, pupunta ka sa amplifier na malaki. Okay. So, ito yung mga value ng mga varactor. Usually, the nominal is 1 to 200 picofarad range. Okay. So, we need also a multiplier circuits para kasi sasabog mo sa ere. No, kailangan mo ng doubler or tripler. No, amplifier to. Amplifier 1, amplifier 2. Na kailangan mataas ang power. Kasi isasabog mo siya sa ere. Ayan. No? Hypothetically, ganyan lang naman. Pero siyempre sa ground zero, sa actual, we're talking of power amplifier for large signal. Kasi ang transistor can be treated according to small signal analysis and large signal analysis. So usually sa mga sound system natin, no, yung mga kaya sa lumalakas kasi gumagamit sa mga push-pull, Darlington pair, op-amp, di ba? Okay, pag small signal, kuwari mikropono lang, nagsalita ka sa mic, no, ko-condition niya sa mga preamp. So, malilit lang yung mga analysis no, for small signal analysis. Kaya, to give you alam naman natin, ang pag-design ng amplifier is depende sa characteristic curve. Kinaalala nyo to, no? Yan. Tapos, hahanap ka ng Q, no? Q point. Ito yung Q point mo. Okay. Kaya ka magdi-design ng RL. Diba? Siyempre, you should know the beta gain specification of the transistor. So, masyadong malawak tong amplifier. But just to give you at least, no, a thought of how amplifier is being designed. Okay? So, hindi porke, no, you have characteristic curve, the first thing to do, para saan ba yung amplifier? Ito ba para sa small signal or sa large signal? Yun. Okay? Sa FM, kailangan natin ng BCO. Voltage Control Crystal Oscillator. Okay? Para makontrol natin ang frequency. And they are basically used for FM. Okay? And also for conversion, voltage to frequency conversion application. Sa transmitter din, meron tayong tinatawag na reactance modulator. para magkaroon tayo ng variable inductor or variable capacitor. Siyempre, kasi ano siya, no? Varactor. Siyempre, in any varactor, may capacity, reactance yan involved. So when the circuit is connected across the tuned circuits of the oscillator frequency can be varied. Okay. Reactance module can be produced a frequency deviation over a right range. A reactance modulator are highly linear, so distortion is minimal. Okay. And that's one reason bakit parang walang noise ang FM. And because of the added advantages, reinforcement of the semiconductor varactor or tunnel. Ayan. See, you have your tank circuits or tune circuits here. Okay. This is your Doppler. Doppler itong nasa dulo. Okay. Ayan. So, ito yung low level. Ito yung high level yung kabila. Ang high level yung kabila. High level HL. Ito sa kabila. Ayan. Okay, karamihan ngayon ng FM ay gumagamit ng PM para makapag-produce ng indirect FM. Okay. So, requirement siya. So, decrease oscillator para maging stable ang iyong carrier frequency. Yun ang trabaho ng crystal oscillator. And subject for phase shifting. Ayan, phase shifting to vary in accordance with modulating signal. Okay. Simple phase shifter do not produce a linear response over large range of phase shift. To compensate of this, kailangan natin ng we have to maximize linearity in phase shift. Hypothetically, we need there is a such of RC phase shift. Okay. From 0 to 180. Positive going or negative going. So another is varactor as part of the phase modulator. Okay. A varactor can be used to vary capacitance and achieve phase shift modulation. Yun ang kanyang advantage. Yan. Kaya gamit na gamit ang varactor. Now for an you can also use a transistor kasi diode to, yung varactor. Transistor can also be used using a common emitter amplifier, class A. No? So alam natin ang transistor can be operated according to classes. Class A, Class B, Class AB, Class C. Yung Class A, ginagamit to sa mga receiver, saka dun sa mga preamp ng transmitter. No? After the announcer, no, pag nagsasalita sa microphone, kinokondisyon niya ng Class A. Pero ang paggamit sa pagsabog sa ere, Class B, Class AB, Class C. Okay. Kaya transistor, ano yan, maraming gamit siya. Bakit sa pagsabog, lalo na sa mga doubler and tripler, bago ilabas antena, bakit Class A, Class B, Class C sila? No? Simply because of the efficiency. Okay. Mas magandang efficiency ng Class A, Class B, Class AB a class B, class C, class A, B on the transmitter. Kasi sa class A. So dito lang ginagamit ng class A. Dito lang sa part ng low level. Pagdating dito sa indirect FM, ano na to? Hindi na tayo gumagamit. Ngayon, ang class A magagamit uli yan sa receiver. Kaya yung mga radyo nyo, cellphone nyo, class A lahat yan. Tapos pagdating sa large signal, bago mag-speaker, gumagamit siya ng quasi-complementary, Darlington pair, or even an op-amp or for a common op-amp, maybe for summing, op-amp for non-inverting, for inverting amplifier. Okay. Kasi ang non-inverting, ginagamit to para mag-match ang transistor sa headset, sa speaker. Kaya nga bago mag-headset, ang circuits na nakonekta dyan ay common collector or non-inverting amplifier. Okay? Ang nagpapalakas sa mga signal kaya naririnig ng headset ng mga loudspeaker, common emitter in what we call quasi-complementary, push-pull, diba? Darlington pair, or even inverting amplifier or summing amplifier for op-amp. Okay? So most phase modulators are capable of producing a small amount of phase shift. The limited phase shift produces in a limited frequency shift. Phase and frequency shift can be increased by using a parallel tuning, no? Parallel. Okay. Most likely parallel siya. At resonance, a parallel resonance circuit act like as a large resistor. Naka-parallel. Ito. Naka-parallel siya. So, tune circuits modulator, advantages or disadvantages. Two main disadvantages of phase modulator. The amount of phase shift they produce and the resulting frequency dB are relatively low. Okay, and all the phase shift circuits produce amplitude variation as well as phase changes. Okay. Discuss more ulit natin. Any circuit that will convert from frequency variation into a carrier back into a proportional voltage variation can be used to demodulate the detect FM signal. Okay. So circuits used to recover the original is we have demodulator, detector, and discriminator. Yan. So ito yung mga requirement natin sa receiver. Kailangan na, ito usually sanay tayo rito demodulator and detectors, no? Pero discriminator is something like using a filter circuits to recover the lost signal due to transmission. Okay, meron tayong tinatawag na slope detector. This is just a tune circuits or using a dye detector to convert frequency variation into a voltage variation. The main difficulty with slope detector lies in tuning. But because of, kaya nga naglalabasan ng mga IC na receiver, mga binili yung tuner ay naka-IC pack, no? Because para maiwasan yung mga maliliit na disadvantage o problems. So ito yung basic tuner demodulator natin, no? You have your radio frequency detector. Ito yung dito mo siya tune kung anong station. Tapos ito yung crystal diode. And then you have your speaker. Basic yan. No? Wala na dyan yung IF. Wala dyan yung first and second IF amplifier. Wala dyan yung Although may mixer ka, ito na yung pinaka-mixer mo. Oh. Okay. Yan. Kaso nga lang, pag ginamit mo itong circuit na to, may maririnig kang signal. No? Pero hindi katulad ng mga super heterodyne. No? Okay. Kaso mahina kasi wala kang amplifier dito. Dapat may amplifier ka dyan. Okay. So basically, ganyan ang dapat ang laman ng sabi nga ng friends, basta't meron kang ganyan, 4 na component. No, dito transformer baka sabihin niyo ano to? IF transform ano to? RF transformer or radio transformer. Maliliit 'yan, guys. Tapos you have your capacitor para depende kung ano yung reactance niya or tune, resonance. Then ito yung maghihiwalay sa audio and carrier and then sound. Okay. Magana yan, actually. Now, sa receiver, may tinatawag na pulse abridging discriminator para ma-recover ang mga signal. IC siya. Ayan. IC siya. So, discriminator was limited to expensive telemetry industrial control application. Ayan. So, meron kang, ito yung discriminator mo. Ito. Low pass filter yan no? Meron tayong tinatawag na quadrature, no? Detector. So, ito yun, no? Itong detector na to, minodified into a quadrature. Okay. For FM receiver. And basically, it is used also for TV kasi alam naman natin, ang TV is also part of FM. Okay. So, kailangan mo lang ng shifting ng 90 degrees. So, meron kang 0 to 90 degrees. Okay. Para ma-detect ang mga phase modulated indirect FM. Okay. Now, what is this PLL? No? Phase lock loop. So ito ay isang frequency or phase sensitive feedback control circuits used in frequency demodulation receiver as also a synthesizer for frequency and filtering the signal detection application. And the elements are, we have the phase detector, low pass filter, and your BCO. Ayan yun. So ito yung pinaka PLL mo. Okay, so you have the phase detector, you have the low pass filter. Guys, ito symbol to ng ANSI. No? Mga ganyan, low pass filter yan. Okay. Pag band pass filter, tatlo yan. No? Merong slash yan eh. Ganyan. Pag, alam ko may slash yan eh. Low pass eh. Okay. Ayan, band pass yan. Pag high pass naman, nandito yung gitling sa taas. So the phase lock loops, the primary job of the phase detector is to compare the two input signal and generate an output signal that is filtered. Okay. And then if there is a phase or frequency difference between the FM and the BCO, the phase detector output variance is proportional to the difference. So the filtered output adjusts the BCO in an attempt to correct. No, kaya sa closed loop eh. Ayan, no? Kaya sa closed loop, pag may mga difference pa, kino-correct niya para makarecover mo yung signal hanggang makuha mo yung tamang reference signal or output signal. That is the beauty of closed loop control system. Yan na may error signal. Kasi dito lumalabas dito error. Error. Yan. When no output signal supplied, then the phase detector and low pass filter outputs are 0. So the VCO then operates what is called the free running frequency. It's normal operating frequency. So pag walang error, ang output mo is the recovered, no, free running. Ayun sumusulat. Dito lang. Basta ganyan, lumalabas na. Free running. Okay. So this is your assignment to be uploaded. Your FM circuit. Pwede i-ano nyo yung ano, no? Yung inyong binili, kung may nabili na kayo. No? Kaso IC form natin nabili nyo, pero pwede na yan. Okay. Alright. Yan po ang ating asynchronous on chapter 6. Then we will have our unit test 3 on Holy Monday. Okay. Ayan. Ayan. Let me also get this opportunity to invite everyone. I am the advisor of the Catholic Youth Movement, sa mga Katoliko rito. You're invited and personally invite ko kayo. We have now on the third Saturday series, anin na ano siya. So if you're interested, that's ask si Aubrey. I think Aubrey is, ano na kung present si Aubrey, no, your secretary nung nakarang Sabado. It was a great message. Sayang. Kung nandun ka, thank you. So on Holy Thursday, magkakaroon ang CYM ng Station of the Cross sa Intramuros. Kasi sa Intramuros, nandun ang Palacio de Gobernador. Alam naman natin ang Palacio Gobernador, tapat ng Manila Cathedral. No? Ang alam natin, nandun ang COMELEC. And since we are approaching the elections, no, I think we need to, kasi it's biblical, para mawala yung mga too much kasinungalingan, too much fake news, too much trolls. Okay? Let the truth prevail. So, why not give time to pray using the Station of the Cross? This will be done in the morning on the Holy Thursday. I think the meeting place is Taguig, TUP Taguig, at exactly 7 o'clock. Okay. We'll try to to solicit fund for the pamasahe man lang ay masagot ng pondo. No? Pero kung mayaman kayo, kaya magbigay ng donation. De joke lang. So we try to do that, no? Anyway, for God's glory naman to. So samahan natin ng ang ating pag-aaral ng spiritual, no? Kasi yung actually wala may tutulong sa ating mabuti yan. No? Mga electronic games, no? Although pampalipas oras, pero minsan kung yan ang cost ng puyat nyo, wag naman sana. Okay? So samahan natin kasi ang isang tao kailangan ng spiritual, lalo sa panahon ngayon. Grabe ang nangyayari ngayon. So again, have a nice day. Thank you for attending my class, and always remember, okay, God is always on top of everything. What you have to do is to say yes. And that's the message of this is Lenten season. Okay? Tinanggal niya na yung disparity, yung layo. Bagkus siya ngayon ay nasa sarili natin. Okay? So, if you have problem, andito lang ako. If you have any question, just ask me. No problem. Okay, God bless you all and I'll see you around. Thank you.